episode 58 today. We've got some players coming in for St Kilda and Bulldogs tonight. Bulldogs are travelling over here next week. We've got Bulldogs next week. So we've got coming in for St Kilda, we've got Zach Jones coming in and Max Kinnick coming out for injury for St Kilda. For Bulldogs, we got Roy Lobb, Roddy and James Hearn coming in for Bulldogs. They've got some injuries as well and some personals as well. That's at Marvel tonight. These two teams met last year on the 25th of March. St Kilda won by 51 points against Bulldogs. Let's hope for that can be the same result. 92-41 at Marvel. We've got no the actual who's coming in for the derby this weekend. I've got a feeling it could be Sean Darcy coming back in for us, and we're possibly having two more players as well. Nathan Adrisso could be back at waffle level as well. We should have another player come back next week as well against the Bulldogs as well. So we should have a nearly full squad by then. Into hopefully before Collingwood game here at Optus. So we don't know if we've got an Anzac Day jersey revealed as yet. The teams haven't done it yet for ours or West Coast. We play at home for the Anzac weekend. Sadly, West Coast are playing Gold Coast next week against them at Hartwick. There's some big news on the head front for Fremantle. We've got Jordan Clark for another 3 more years. He signed for another 3. He's an ex-Geelong player. His interview is on YouTube at the moment. I've just watched it. He's explained it to us on what we could do. So we're just going the right way of making finals again this year, hopefully. We just need to find ways that we could get the ball in the players' hands, and we just need to find ways to kick some goals and start with a quick start game, not a slow game. For last week or so, we just need to pace it up a bit more. We've got some strong players: Caleb Sarong, Brayshaw, and Caleb Sarong, and Alex Pearce as well. We've got Fife as well. We've got Luke Jackson in the forward. Hopefully, if Sean Darcy comes back in the ruck. Tracy's been really good, so he might be in the forward line as well. And so we've got some weapons on our team this weekend. There's some positives that we could bring into this derby game this weekend. And so we should have Derby 60 next year, and our first derby game is next year. Our home game next year. And so that's that. There's going to be a lot of changes at Bulldogs and Richmond. Richmond could be losing possibly at least 10 premiership players from that team, including big names like Darcy Martin, Liam Baker, Tom Novakurvis. There's a lot of players out there wanting to opt out of their contracts because they're not doing great at Richmond Tigers. That's the first loss for them since probably 2020 or 21 here at Optus Stadium. against both actually one of the Western Australian teams. So Bulldogs have got a couple of players out of contracts as well. There was an article about Rioli could be going to Gold Coast Suns. He wants to meet up with Harwick and go to there because Richmond are not doing great. They're going to probably end up rebuilding next season, as well as Bulldogs. West Coast probably next year as well. We're just in our probably 5th, 6th season with JL. We just need the right players to lock in a deal. We need Caleb to sign on a deal. And let's hopefully this could be the year for our boys. And we need to stop being injured all the time. And all I got to say is best luck for tonight. Go Saints. And let's go Power. And let's go Freo. And whoever else is playing, best luck. Thank you. Cheers, big ears. And there's no big ears. Because you don't have no beers.